Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Footy Kismat. It's international break time, and that means there are two things for us to do. One is a lot of boredom waiting for actual football to start, and second, it gives us a lot of time to think about what's going wrong at Manchester United. And to talk about Manchester United, we have a few guests today, a panel of guests consisting of two Arsenal fans. And joining me from Manchester United side is Arun Chopra. Hey
Hey
guys,
guys.
how's the Josh?
Josh is,
Depends.
yeah.
It's high on
No
Arsenal
matches,
side
so
maybe.
Josh is a bit low, I would say. Yeah, no football, no Premier League this week.
I'll make a start. Okay, first thing is I think a big shout out to Rashford for his MB winning the MB. So big shout out to him. One of the guys I think
Yeah, very nice.
everybody loves, and I think nobody hates him. So
Yeah.
big shout out to him.
Yeah,
So let's start a big round of applause for Rashford.
Yes.
And I
background
think
clap.
Woo!
The only
so great guy.
only United player or official who has done something.
That's a
No,
big thing.
done something successfully and well.
Yes.
You can say others have done a lot of things, but so
Yeah.
Sandy, over to you. Lay out the agenda and let's start the discussions.
Agenda wise, I think we can get started with maybe looking at the coach, your favorite, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and the strategy basically. Then we can move on to the players, and maybe the United fans us can talk about the owners also a little bit. I know you guys are very defensive of the owners, uh, maybe, but we need to talk about them also.
Only Polo is defensive. Even Goatee is not defensive about United vote.
Polo wants him
Yeah.
wants the board to stay. I want the board to stay. They're doing a very good job.
But this
See,
is
board
this
and
is
owners are two different things. No, see, owners are fine. I think, they are, I don't think money is problem at United. The way money is being spent is the problem, actually. So there are two things. Like, see, it's not that United is not spending any money. Last window as well, 150 odd millions on two players. Again, previously that as well, you're spending quite a lot of money, but the direction could be wrong, and that is where maybe you can blame the board or the manager basically, because you don't have a continental model like with a director of football and stuff. Is the manager who should be calling the shots as to how he wants the team to progress and how he wants to build the team for future. So it's completely, I guess, managers call who are the players he wants basically, and yeah, that's where the
I
problem
think
is actually.
very good point. I just read some articles where United have actually spent more than the league champions in I think 3 or 4 windows the last few seasons. So that is they're not afraid of investment or buying in players. It's just that maybe they've not bought the right players.
Just to add from owner's perspective, right? We are not saying that spending is not there and the owners are not investing money, but it's like Manchester United's money, right? The owners have taken a debt to buy out United, and they are taking
yes,
the interest
exactly.
income on top of it.
Exactly.
It could be in a very better situation if the this like debt and the interest payment was not there. We are not saying that the money is
The
not
money
there.
which
Yeah.
the money which is being spent is they have spent zero. I mean, not a single penny on the transfers or anything. What they're spending is our own money. Our own money. I mean, whatever Manchester United is earning through ticket sales, the commercial part, anything, they have not invested any. In fact, they have increased the debt of our club. And when Polo was saying that, yes, I know there has been splurging on the win, but then there has to be a continuity. If you see, when Jose was appointed, okay, whether he's the right appointment or a wrong one, that's a different debate. You signed him for a renewal contract with the payoff if he was sacked, and then in the summer window you don't back him.
Mm.
And then obviously with the inherent problems of the club, he was to be sacked. So basically, we were giving unemployment benefits to him. It's total gross mismanagement.
Yeah,
Total
I
gross
yeah.
mismanagement.
Yeah.
I think
I mean,
yes.
in
See, again,
7
I think
years, in
that
7 years, if you have changed 4 or 5 managers, there has to be somebody has to be who also the CEO or the CFO, somebody has to step down. There is a flawed policy. Leave aside the players. Even Louis Van Gaal was there. Okay, the play was boring or anything, but then at least there was a system that he was buying his players. Then again, the
yeah,
new manager comes in. Obviously, he will be changing players. You are finding it with Arteta as well. He knows what he
yeah.
has to fix. Whether he has to fix at this time, who can be loaned out shift. Every manager does it, right? Klopp did it with the Liverpool.
Yeah, I
You
guess
have
that
to give
opens
time.
up another interesting kind of conversation that, is the problem with making the transfers happen? As you said, they did not back Mourinho in the market in one particular window. So was it the difficulty with making the transfer happen because United is being put in some kind of exorbitant amounts basically for transfer, or is it something else that is actually, is it the lack of funds being available because of which the transfer didn't happen in that particular window, or is it the difficulty with making them happen
I'll
actually?
just make 2 points to this. Take the last summer window, okay, and this
Yeah.
window. Lukaku was sold. I have no problems of Lukaku getting sold. Ole doesn't have the vision. Okay, Lukaku is in the style of play what Ole wants. Lukaku doesn't fit in. Perfectly fine. You got the money. You bought it from 70, 80. You got almost 70, 80, but in an installment basis. But then who are you going to sign again? There was no plan. There is no plan.
Plan, yeah.
Players are, take this summer window.
Yeah.
What the report says, Ole said that I want 3 players, be it some Bellingham or Haaland or Sancho. Who we got? It's not that these signings which we got can't be successful. It's totally fine. I hope they are successful, but that
Mhm.
was not the plan. It was like at the end, it was just like a panic buy. You buy something because you know people will be outraged. Sandy can continue on this.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing, right? There's no plan. Like we are looking very desperate. From what we are
Yeah.
reading, we do not have the visibility exactly what discussions are going on. But from what we are reading, it looks like the people are just believing that Manchester United is the club that players should be coming to, and the selling teams will just sell them. And that perception should not be there. There should be some plan, strategic. If you have player A after which you are going, take Sancho for example. It was very clear, right? Dortmund won't sell. They came out in the media. After that, you cannot expect them to sell, and definitely
Mm.
if you're not meeting their clause as well, and then you do not have a backup plan. So that's where we are
Yeah.
getting stuck, right? And then one window is gone. Now the pressure is again 3 games down the line. It's like back to the fag end of Mourinho's time. So we are like a lot of negativities there. It's a difficult to see Ole continuing if the results don't change suddenly. And it's
Ultimately, it will happen. This will happen only. I mean,
yeah,
result will come
Uh,
again. Again, if there will be a sacking, then again a manager will come.
I
that's
think
what.
I'll play the devil's advocate here. Okay, so it's not that every club has got their primary target per se. So it's not that they get it immediately in the window they're targeting that player. It could happen 1 or 2 windows down the line. So it has historically happened. So United is no different. So I mean, Sancho. I think United has been linked with Sancho a lot of times, but if you look at when they have targeted, it's probably this window itself. They hadn't targeted him last transfer window, if I remember correctly. So I think it's okay that you did not get Sancho, but as Sandy rightly pointed out, there's no backup plan that if
Yeah.
you're not getting Sancho, what next? But even Sancho, I think, was the wrong transfer plan per se,
Yeah.
because see, right side of the wing, you have Greenwood who can play there. And I think, okay, Greenwood is the only player who can play there probably. But apart from that, you don't have anybody. Uh, is that your biggest problem? I don't think so. Defensively, there are major weaknesses that needs to be addressed. So I would have said that, maybe go for a defender if possible, rather than
Mm.
just Sancho. Just
What
focusing
Goti
energy on
pointed on
Sancho.
defense, I'll just show the inaptitude of the management in the defense itself. You handed out contracts to Rojo and Jones just to increase their resale value when they would be sold. And the
I
point is
remember that.
they are always injured. And then when there
Mm.
comes a point we can't sell them. They are such on high wages and all.
Yeah, so see, you said plan like
So
again and again. So my
no,
question
no.
is like,
So
who is it
just
up to that plan? Who is going to build up that plan? Who is responsible for creating that plan for say now and for future? Whose responsibility is it at United?
sorry, Polo, just one point. I
Yeah.
think I was watching a video yesterday. True Geordie, if you have seen him on YouTube,
The Newcastle fan.
Newcastle United
Newcastle fan.
fan. So he was saying that United, they don't make the right plans, but they also execute the wrong plan absolutely wrongly. So I think he made a very good point there.
Yeah, that's
Polo.
right. Yeah, yeah. No, yeah, I
So
was just
Polo's
saying,
question
who
was
is it up to make that plan?
responsible.
Even we don't know. That's the problem.
But ideally, shouldn't it be the manager?
So,
No,
But
can't be
he's
the
a manager.
manager.
He's not a coach. He's manager. So from a future point of view, he's the one who should be able to set out that okay, this is what we are going to build. This is how I see United playing going forward, and these are the players who are quite good and would make us succeed in that plan.
no, so we
So
don't
don't
know
you
if
think?
that is not being done, right? Ole must have given a list. It's not
Yeah,
like he's,
exactly.
yeah. See, my amount of money being paid is not the manager's, I think, task. It
No,
is,
it's not his.
yeah,
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 prerogative.
yeah. So the
I think
money part of it, one second, good. So the money part of it, I don't think he can control. So he gets
No,
blamed
that's
for a
fine.
lot of it, and he must have given a list. There are issues with the management. That is fine. Manager
Yeah,
itself, there is no long-term strategy in the game of play. There are some basic mistakes being done. Discipline is not there. All those things are there. But I think Ole gets blamed for a lot more than what should be under his control, knowing that it has been just one season that he's been there, and he's not
Mhm.
a, you can say, veteran manager as such. So he's also learning on the job, you can say.
Yeah. So I think
Even yeah, good.
huh. So I think I'll back Sandy there. It's not all Ole's fault per se. The board and the owners have, I think, behaved in a absolute disgusting manner, if I have to say. Because even if you remember last season, Arsenal were in a similar situation. Fans were up in arms, and I think even the Kroenkes came out and gave a press conference that nothing to worry, we are going to invest. And then came along Pepe. Worked out or not, jury is still out. Not going there, but yeah, at least they tried to make a connect with the fans. How many times has Glazers come out and tried to make a connect with the fans? Forget Glazers, Ed Woodward. The only time I see him in the news is, he's about to sack Ole, before that, about to sack Jose, about to sack
See what is
Louis
happening
Van
now.
Gaal.
See
Yeah.
what is happening. You are there in UK. You would be knowing it better. There are now rumors floating of Poch coming.
Yeah.
Exactly the same
Yeah,
cycle repeats every 2 years. When
yeah,
Louis Van Gaal was there, then Jose rumors were started coming. When Jose was about to be sacked, then Poch and Ole and everybody was again. This would happen because
yeah,
Allegri.
once they
yeah.
are guaranteed the Champions League money, it's gone. Then I mean there is no continuity into take it. Okay, you are qualified third, you are qualified second, you are qualified fourth. Take it, you should win. Qualifying
Right.
second,
Yeah.
third, and fourth doesn't matter.
No, exactly.
In the
I
end, you have
agree.
to
See,
win.
it's both, I guess. Management, I wouldn't go to owners as of now, but Woodward maybe and the manager. I think these are the two more important pieces who should be held responsible if the things don't go well in longer kind of term, basically. Because Woodward is the one who should help to execute that plan, whatever manager is creating. And maybe appointment of manager is also something that he is responsible for. So if he's picking up a wrong guy again and again, and not showing trust in him basically so as to go that distance, then probably that's something that he's not doing correctly and should be held responsible for. So if you're having like 4 5 managers over a period of time, uh, then probably that's something majorly wrong with management as well in that terms.
Polo, to add to your point, just take the
Yeah,
example of 2013.
yeah,
Fergie told it in May or April.
Did you just call Polo Ole?
No,
yeah.
Polo.
Pole, he called me Pole actually.
Polo. So in May or
I
April,
did not.
Fergie told that he won't be
Pole.
continuing, right? So he told that he won't be continuing, right? And okay, we also got to know that Moyes was going to be the coach of the
Yeah,
team. Good or bad, forget it. Who we got that summer? Fellaini. And
Yeah.
all 2-3 months, what was happening? Bale,
Fabregas,
this guy,
lots of
Fabregas.
Leighton Baines, if you remember.
I mean, a
Arey,
person who is leaving the organization after 26 years, you
Hmm.
have to have a backup plan. Okay, this manager is coming. What is to be fulfilled? You know the deficiency.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Don't you think Sir Alex would have told that are the areas we need to fix?
Yeah.
Sorry,
No, absolutely. But I think again that is not a guaranteed thing. Absolutely, like for such a long
I'm not saying that
period of time,
that
you've
he
got a manager actually,
whether he would
and
have
things
signed
are
Fabregas.
working
I'm not
according to
saying that
the.
if you had signed Fabregas, then we would have won the Premier League or Champions League or anything of that sort.
Yeah.
But a new manager who is coming, I don't think so. Fellaini was the first option. I don't think so. He was any
No, absolutely.
option.
Yeah. No, I guess see you are right in that sense. I would still say getting it wrong once or twice is fine. After a manager who has been there for such a long time leaves, it takes time basically to settle down the things again and move forward. So one or two times is fine, but when it happens repeatedly, that means there is seriously something wrong with somebody who is taking these major decisions of appointing a manager, basically, or maybe any other small things related to club. Actually, yeah.
yeah, absolutely. I think one more thing that we don't consider always is that with Sir Alex, David Gill also left the club, and that both of them leaving together literally at the same time has had a major impact. And not only was David Moyes new to the job, um, so Ed Woodward at that time also was new to the job, and the first transfer window, the Fellaini one, was literally the worst. And the problem seems to be, I would agree that the Ed Woodward does not. Frankly, Ed Woodward has been on the job for almost as long as David Gill was, but Ed Woodward simply does not seem to have gotten the hang of things even now. So I don't know how many transfer windows would he require to get it right, to have I don't know, negotiators or whatever, whoever actually goes out and gets the signs that we need. He needs to do much better there, because and you can't place the blame on Oli, put the blame squarely on Oli for that. So definitely management is there, but uh, uh, Edward is definitely more responsible, and so do the Glazers, because he reports into them, and they obviously seem that he's doing a decent enough job because he's keeping the job, right? So yeah, I'm
Yeah,
assuming
I think
we started top
thanks,
down, right?
Farooq.
We
And
started with
guys,
management.
so yeah, I think we have talked about the management a lot, but I think Ole can do better also. So let's look at what more
Yeah.
Ole can do from his vision, strategy perspective, other than just saying to Edward, but "Mujhe funds do,
Yeah.
mujhe funds do, defenders do, Sancho do, mujhe funds do."
We had to do this, no?
You had to do that, right? You had to do
Yeah, it was
that.
planned.
uh,
Uh,
right. So for Ole, to be honest, you like right now the current season obviously is a shambles. Like be it Crystal Palace or worse, like Spurs. Seriously, the Fergie's United. Fergie would just say, guys, it's Spurs, and they would go and win the match, home or away. And now here we are. So Ole surely has to take the blame for the current season. But you also got to remember that just in June, or when the season ended, United were flying. United were playing pretty well. United ended up third, which essentially was the best of the rest. And not only that, they ended up in third by some fluke, right? They were actually playing good football. If you look at the stats, like they have made last season, I think they have made more passes than Arsenal. Uh, uh, they have lost less times than Manchester City. Uh, he did the double over a Pep, for winning 3 times out of 4. That's a good percentage. He did a double over Leicester. He did the double over Chelsea. Drew with Liverpool. Uh, I think drew with Arsenal as well once. I think uh, took points off Spurs. You can't like Ole did not suddenly become a bad manager from June to August, right? So obviously there
Yeah.
are issues, but that's more to do with the current form, which some of that you can also
Are
attribute.
you
This is
Are
what
you saying that you see Ole as somebody who can take United forward from long-term kind of perspective, basically?
uh, uh, I, I think he definitely has the capability to do that, but he also needs that kind of support, right? He's obviously not, I would say, not as skilled a manager as say Sir Alex, like who pretty much in his last season he took an aging squad and won the league. So they
He almost
obviously
won the
he's
league
not as
twice. He lost the
yeah
last league, we won tied.
yeah,
I mean, he
exactly.
was a
Yeah.
genius.
Yeah, exactly. He's not obviously at that level, but he's definitely someone I think Oli, uh, given the right support, he has. I think he's proved enough
Which
to show
area do
that he
you
can
think
take the club
United has
forward.
really improved in actually under Ole compared to previous managers and things? Which area you think United have done much better, or you can clearly see a difference of
See,
or Ole's influence over the game, basically over the time
Polo, the problem is
since Ole has
these
taken over?
stats are very misleading. If you see the last season, we would have the least defensive goals in the whole of Europe. I guess which was stats were paddled out for Europa League and comparing the Premier League and all. But I can't say this that our defense is
Yeah.
strong.
Yeah, it's
It's
not.
not.
It's not. It's not.
The thing where we have improved, I would say the attacking, the way he has nurtured Marshall or Rashford or let's say Greenwood as well. The front three, I don't think so. There is any team which has better. Maybe it's equal. I would say Liverpool. Okay, Mane, Salah, and Firmino. But Firmino is also not scoring goals. Even Liverpool fans can't say what does Firmino do in the team. He's a defensive midfielder. He's attacking midfielder. I don't know what he is. Right.
They
So
coined a new term for him.
right, let's not divert, but even Arsenal, I would say, Oba is good. Lacazette was not playing, right? So I don't think so. Our front three is bad. Our front three is totally
No, I'm
fine.
not talking about the players, but I'm just trying to see which area of the game has he
Attacking,
influenced
attacking,
so much
attacking,
that from previous
attack,
point of view, are
attack.
like okay attack. Because I
I think
guess you can say that because you are like Ole is coming in after Jose Mourinho basically, who was known for parking the bus more rather than attacking.
no,
So
it's not.
I guess
No,
even
But Jose came after Louis Van Gaal also.
one
There also, where was our attack? We had
exactly.
only
no, that's what I'm saying. That the style of play that uh, Jose had basically was completely bus parking, and any manager who comes in who is not more into parking the bus
no,
kind of
Arteta
play,
So you
also
can
does the
you'd
only
see
same. He
them as
I
also
more
plays
think.
attacking,
five at the
isn't it?
back.
I
No,
think.
that's a different debate.
See,
We can do that as well. Like
Yeah.
if Arsenal does that as park the bus kind of thing, we can talk about that as well if you guys want
So
to.
yeah.
no.
So
So
I
Yeah.
think
he
one thing
had.
Because
Ole.
Oh,
Sorry.
go ahead, Gautam.
One thing Ole has done good, if you compare it with previous managers, is bring the youngsters through well. I think the last person who did quite well was Moyes, who bought in Januzaj into the team, if you
No,
remember
Louis
him,
Van Gaal also
and
did it.
he
Louis Van
was
Gaal also
quite
did it.
he did
the
quite
band is
well. Of
back.
course,
Yeah.
he did quite well. Van Gaal, I don't think so. He backed them consistently. Okay, so Greenwood is something that Ole has done well in bringing him back. And also, he's got back Rashford and Marshall's confidence. Okay,
Yeah.
Marshall was, piss poor in Jose's time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think absolutely piss poor. Now he looks like a player again.
Yeah.
Good player, I don't know, but at least he looks like a proper footballing player.
He seems
So that
happy.
is something that he has good
Yeah.
done. Yeah. So man management, I think, is done better than what, but yeah, I can't say better than Jose but
Yeah,
at least some
exactly.
things
So at the
that,
end of the day, you are comparing to Jose. Actually, that's it. Yeah.
yeah, but I think he's improved in that position. Attacking wise, I think I was comparing stats, which again, Arun will say that, stats lie. But if you look at the number of chances created, passes in Ole's season, last season, and Jose's full season before he got sacked, which is 2016-17, there is not much of a difference. And that season, I think United finished seventh, maybe, or
Second.
Second.
seventh. 2016-17 season.
No.
We
Before
haven't
he
finished
got
second
sacked.
since Moyes.
Before
So
he got sacked, he
before
was
he got
second.
sacked,
Six.
he didn't play the full season. He was not the full.
I-
He got
He
sacked in
was.
December.
That is December 2018 he was sacked. I think 2016-17 he finished 6th or 7th, I guess. Yeah.
No, 17-18 he finished
Second. Yeah.
His first season we finished 6th and won the Europa League.
Okay.
Second season they finished second, but in the second season you also need to put things in context, right? The second season of Jose Mourinho, Man City just ran riot. Like, they won by 19
I'm
points.
not comparing.
No, let's not go into Jose
Yeah,
Mourinho's
I'm just
time.
comparing to.
Let's look
put
at
the
Ole.
stats like in context, right? Yeah, to put Jose's second season in context, right? You also need to keep the season. You also need to consider how the season went up. That season, Man City were out and out winners. United were second, but the rest of the teams, there wasn't much competition per se. I think Conte had left Chelsea. I think Arsenal.
Farooq, we are not talking about finishing the league position. I'm just talking about chances created and passes. The way of football.
That season was less competitive. As compared to last season. That's what I'm trying to get at. So that season when Mourinho finished second, it was far less competitive than.
So I think
in terms
we
of
all agree.
Competitiveness matters in a league position, but not in terms of passes. You will still pass the ball. You will still pass the ball.
The same.
Something which Jose was blamed that he did not pass the ball.
What I'm saying is that to achieve the same stats against better teams is a bigger achievement than better teams in a more competitive league is a better achievement than having the same stats against less competitive leagues with not as good teams as this league, right? Like you didn't have the Wolves and the Sheffield Uniteds in that season. Liverpool were not the force that Liverpool are now. Like, Spurs, I don't know what Spurs were. I'm sure they were a mess.
Parag, I think we all agree that Mourinho getting us to second was a big achievement. I know he was being mocked at the time, but I think many people are now agreeing
now
that
I agree.
it was a big achievement. And
really
same with Ole getting third last year. It was a decent achievement.
Bigger, exactly.
At that, the improvement has to be now the defensive discipline, right? You saw the mistakes being made. It's not a gameplay thing. It's the basic mistakes being made. So the concentration, the start of the game, that is up to the manager to instill that discipline within the defenders. Those mistakes have to be you have to stop those basic mistakes. At Manchester United, central defense cannot be making such mistakes, falling over each other and stuff. So those have to be done, and he has to do the best of what he had.
Maguire made 3 mistakes within a matter of 10 seconds.
But it leads to only one goal, so that's okay.
Lucky.
See, I am outrightly not saying that he's not a good defender, because at Leicester he was a good defender. Forget the price tag because that's not in his hands.
Yeah.
All English players are overhyped and overpriced. We all agree on this, right?
Yeah, I was reading like 2017, United were offered Maguire for 15 million actually. But they didn't sign him. And then
again comes to the point of the management.
Yeah. Or the manager. He didn't want him basically, so you didn't go ahead and sign him. That's it, isn't it?
But that I don't think so. That's true, because in 2017, Jose was there. When Jose was when Ole was there and he was this correspondent or something on some
one
TV,
of the panelists,
panelist, I guess, and he was saying that I wanted
Maguire, isn't it?
Maguire with Lindelof. So I don't think so. Jose didn't want Maguire.
Maguire. I think even Pep wanted him. So I don't think he's a bad defender all of a sudden. The mistakes have to be worked upon. Maybe it's like the other issues going on. It could be like playing with his mind, whatever it is. But suddenly overnight, it doesn't become a bad defender. So
whatever you say, obviously there has to be some coaching problem also. But when you see as Sandy pointed out, when you see Pep, he has got all his defense, all his players, he has bought it, but still his defense has been pretty bad.
Yeah.
I think the pressure at United.
We don't say in that aspect that Pep is not coaching well, right? We never say that. But whenever it comes to United, you say that Ole, I'm not saying particularly you, but generally Ole was bad. Yes, there is a coaching issue. Totally.
Yeah.
You can't pull your own player in the box to score a goal, man.
Yeah, that was embarrassing. Yeah, that was really
So how
embarrassing.
about you, Arun? Do you
That,
see Ole as a
that was
long-term
funny.
kind of United manager?
See, I don't see him as a long-time United manager because based on whatever he is being supported with, right? I don't foresee him continuing after December. Seriously. But if he is supported, let's say for good 2 3 years, 2 years even, let's say 2 years, okay, then he doesn't do it, sack him. See, when you see Klopp, when you see Klopp, I am the one I am saying it. I used to make fun. I still make fun of him. But do you think first 1 year or
Dental
1.5 year you
hygiene.
see, yeah, he was doing good? No, he was not doing good,
No, but
right?
see, the difference is that they had a plan set basically. So when you have got that kind of even though it's a short-term vision, basically 4 5 years thing, that okay, this is how you are going to move and progress. You can see there are things that are improving actually. With United, it's not that the Ole wasn't back. You spent how many 150 millions over a defense last summer itself, right? You got Maguire and the other guy, what his name?
And
Wan
only the
Bissaka.
results were there, right?
Yeah.
First of all, the money, we again discussed that the amount of money, it's not within his control. But the result was there. We had the third best defense.
The third best defensive in the last season. If you
And by
pull out the
three
stats, that's
more
what I'm
goals
saying. They are
than
misleading.
Liverpool. So you cannot say that
And yet
everybody
that is
agrees
your
that
major
Van
problem this season,
Bissaka,
isn't it?
Maguire were good
See,
signings. We cannot just say no.
No, they
Yeah,
were
I
good
mean,
signing and they
I,
performed very well.
Van
When you
Bissaka
see,
specifically, yeah.
just take an example. When Luke Shaw is there, there is no B. If
yeah.
Luke Shaw gets injured, we either play Brandon Williams, we play then a three-man defensive field. There is nobody giving
Yeah.
competition to Luke Shaw.
And again, I
So
guess
it
even
doesn't.
Eric Bailey is injured now, wasn't he?
yeah,
This
I
international break or
think
something.
every
So,
bloody
No, I
yeah.
think
defender which
so
we have is injured.
he came back saying that it's not something serious. He should be back. Hope, fingers
okay,
crossed.
cool.
It's like what you guys were paying for Wilshire or anybody. We pay for all our defenders now.
Yeah, package deal.
That actually is a big problem, right? Which again, you can't place the blame on Ole for. Is that we have so many defenders with that we have literally struggled to offload. Uh, Chris Smalling went to Roma on the last day, I believe. Like a poor guy was training on his own. We still have Marcus Rojo, Phil Jones. I'm sure I'm missing someone else as well. That
De Gea.
Axel is always injured.
Axel. Axel is a different story. I think Axel has not kind of like broken into the first team yet, you know. And Axel has had a couple of injuries last season, but why can't we offload Phil Jones and Marcus Rojo? It just shows that no one is willing to buy them, I guess. Or
Again, for the high
Just
salaries
one point to
they're having.
just 1 point to add to Farouk's point.
yeah,
Liverpool sold Lovren for I guess 18 or
Yeah, I think
21
Yeah,
they're
million.
good
yeah.
at kind of selling
exactly.
stuff.
We
Yeah, yeah.
couldn't
Yeah,
sell Smalling to Roma, that too after so many negotiations, 15 million.
but
Yeah,
after Smalling
I
had
felt
already
bad.
proven
You're
what he
Smalling
so
was
can do, right?
definitely
pathetic at
worth more
selling. I
than
guess
that.
Exactly.
Arsenal and United compete at the worst selling teams in the
The
whole league.
exception would be last season where we managed to sell Alex Iwobi to Everton for 35 million. Or was for that 35 40 million.
But then
Uh,
the mismanagement in Arsenal comes in
that
when
was a
players come
masterful.
on the last year of contracts. So
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. That has been there. Yeah, that.
yeah. So
But
yeah, so
hopefully,
we can't get
But
people out. So
Hmm.
yeah,
I think
It's
it works for Ed Woodward to have this, shambolic. See, if he gets a director of football, he loses power, some of the
yes,
power that he
yes,
has.
yes.
So I think it works for him not to have a director of football. I mean, have a club that is successful just about and not very successful. So he can always bring more players in. Every time there is a VR back, t-shirt sales go up.
Yeah, I think it's
We are
about being
back.
relevant, like being close
Yeah.
there about the Champions League places, making it to the Champions League every once in a while, that kind of
Yes.
thing. So he
And
can just do his marketing, get some more sponsors, and show the final revenue numbers. Basically, that's what matters. I think
Uh,
No,
we
he's
are
a good
selling
CA.
every
just
players are
do
saying.
He's a
enough,
good
but
he's a good CA. He should be in the commercial part of the management.
Yeah, yeah,
Totally.
yeah. The problem
But
though is
not
that
at the
it's not.
footballing level.
yes.
Yeah, the problem with
but I
this
think
approach is that it's not long term,
Hmm.
right? Like,
I think
sorry, go on, Goti, go on.
yeah, I think it also, that is why maybe he's still backing Ole, because see, again, there are better options available, frankly. And if you look at United squad, they're not a very bad squad per se.
Mhm.
Okay. So I think there are better options. Last season, whatever you say, finishing third was an achievement. Was it down to Ole? I don't think so. Post lockdown, I think what really improved was the number of penalties that United got. Okay.
You don't
Yeah.
get
So
penalties by being in your own
so
defense, right? So
it was a fluke. You have to, whether you like it or not, it happened. They were lucky to get some of the
And
penalties
that
that
changed the
they got.
season. Yeah.
They not all the penalties were deserved penalties per se. So yeah, they got lucky with a few penalties, and that translates into a good number of points if you look at it. So yeah, that papered over the
Exactly.
cracks, and people were happy.
And
So
exactly, I guess that
papering over the cracks is what United
I
have been doing since
Yeah,
ages.
yeah.
I agree
I
with
guess
that.
last season also that third place, I would say the things turned more in United favor since January signing of Bruno actually.
yeah.
Otherwise, it was again going down that route of finishing somewhere between fifth and tenth actually. But that signing actually turned things around. And again, to add to that, the penalties, maybe legitimate, not maybe a kind of, but they made a huge difference to the overall result for United, I would say, compared
Yeah.
to before January.
Uh, Although I agree that United have been papering over the cracks for years, I don't agree that last season third place was a fluke. Uh, i- so if you're giving credit to the signing of Bruno, you have to give credit to Oli, right? Because he wanted Bruno, and he used him properly, and he motivated him properly as well, I guess, right? So I think last season was a fluke. You need to be in the opposition's penalty box to get penalties as well, and I don't think. Uh, Maybe barring one or two, there were any penalties which were not legitimate. I think, so there were most of the penalties were legitimate. Okay, and I don't want to kind of go into that discussion whether the penalties were this and
From
that. That's the case,
January
but
onwards, I gave the stat in the group as well. From January onward, we got 14 penalties in all till the season started,
Hmm.
and Manchester City has got 11 or 12.
Yeah, so
So
it's not like it's not like
it's not that one is
yeah,
getting 14 and one is getting 5.
yeah.
And now
The
you see it's
the
raining
problem,
penalties, so nobody can say United is only getting penalties.
yeah, exactly.
And
On the
again,
other hand,
it would be
They've
interesting to see how
changed the
many
rule.
goals overall United got, basically like
10,
14 penalties, and
10,
how many goals
10, 10,
since January?
10,
10. So 10
10.
goals and 14 penalties basically. So that's overall 24 goals you got.
I'm just
So
talking
more.
about penalty goals, huh? Penalty goals.
Penalty
penalty
It
goals,
goals.
couldn't
and
be 10,
Olo, you
just
add 10 plus
24.
14 and 10
United,
again.
even if you remove the penalties, penalty goals, right? United have still scored many more goals than
See,
most teams. Okay,
see,
so
Yeah,
you can't
if you
just
say,
say,
that if
hmm,
you say that third place was totally deserved and based on United's performance last season, it's
yeah,
the same team that you have got starting this season as well,
yeah,
more or
yeah,
less.
exactly,
So
yeah,
you are then expected to build on that performance and do better than that actually.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so but the early signs that are there, it doesn't seem so basically. So definitely either those were just covering the cracks, as Goti was saying previously, since that
no, but
January
Prasad,
peak
so
time
no,
period.
improvement has to
the
be like compared to the other teams, right? If they are building like strong teams, they are spending money, buying players. So both ways, right? We are not saying that improvement should not be there. And as we discussed, the early results are not good. And if they continue,
I
then
don't
as
think Crystal Palace.
Addition
uh,
to
Yeah, I
the
don't think
teams as
Crystal
well as
Palace.
there
Yeah, yeah,
has
that's
been
so
fine.
no
so
But
Crystal
so
pre-season.
far,
Palace, you
but I
cannot
don't
expect
think
to win
Crystal
every
Palace
match, right?
had a massive spending spree.
No, that was a poor result. Doesn't mean
Sorry.
that United cannot lose to anyone like Arsenal, right?
exactly.
It's not like every match has to be won.
I
Crystal
don't
Palace is
think
a
so.
wrong
Now there
result.
is any. See, there was a time, there was a gap between, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there was a gap to 5 to 7. I don't think so. If you see the last season as well as this season, there is much of a gap apart from top 1 to 2 teams. from position 3 to Pidex position 8 or 9, everybody is fighting on its own
Yeah,
and
yeah.
putting a good fight.
Yeah.
If you see Everton now, you would see that Everton is performing very well, right?
Yeah,
One of
absolutely.
the
Yeah,
contenders for this season, definitely.
yeah,
So I
definitely.
think,
And that's where
Yeah.
Everton is a good example, where
yeah,
everyone is walking in the same direction. The manager, the board,
Oh, yeah.
everybody is, because they haven't spent a lot of money, but they have like filled up the right, like got the right players which are
I
required.
think on Sandy, on that, I would say they got the right manager. I would say who has got good
Yeah.
experience and
Yeah,
he knows what he wants to do
yeah. No
basically.
one's
Yeah.
Because if you
arguing
look at
that.
some of the previous seasons, they have made some good amount of spending on ridiculous players, which have not worked out at all
Yes.
basically for them.
Yeah.
So in that sense, I guess it's the manager who is calling out for right players. Uh,
Yeah.
so
True.
that the board can
Without
go and get it
Ancelotti,
as well at a
James
reasonable
Rodriguez
price.
never joins Everton. That is agreed.
Yeah,
Everybody
In
agrees.
the
yeah,
end,
exactly.
it's all about the power struggle. Who wants to budge? If they want to follow the Ancelotti model, Ancelotti will say this: I want these players and these players I don't want. They will do it. Here at
Exactly.
United, the problem is the power struggle is there. The manager demands, okay, you sign these players, but some of the players, if they are expensive or whatever it is, they don't buy into the vision, not on the footballing reasons, but on some other reasons, they don't buy it. So you don't, they are not complimenting the manager on it, right? They are
Yeah.
not buying into his vision. Be it
I,
Ole, be it Poch, be it Jose or anybody.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think
That's a problem with.
yeah, I think that's a
Sorry.
bigger problem because United already has a highest wage bill in the league if you look at
No,
it,
no,
and
no, not as of now.
I think it is still
I
is.
think City. I think.
I'll pull out something for you.
But
City
anyways, it's
I
like
I
think
or
think
it's
it's
continue.
City.
City. Yeah.
Yeah, Gotham
Yeah,
continue.
but it's
Maybe
a
Yeah.
good
second or
wage.
One
third
or two.
highest
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
could be max.
yeah.
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 So the
Exactly. Yeah.
point
Go
from
on.
So
Go
still
on.
valid. Go ahead.
Go on.
so basically, I think maybe Woodward doesn't want to add too many players that will contribute much higher to the wage bill, which I think is good. He's trying to run it professionally. If he's trying to do that, I don't know what he's trying to do, frankly. But I
But
think
No one.
that is
by giving a contract to a manager and then sack him after 5 months with a severance pay as well.
yeah. See,
See,
there
I
are a lot
think
of things.
United got to, they should, United, they need to really figure out what model they want to follow. Do they want to follow the continental model of getting a director of football and hiring a coach actually compared to manager? Or they want to stick with a manager kind of profile who then calls the shot for everything? So
So
if you say,
I don't think Ole can be classified as a manager. I don't think he
Yeah.
calls the
exactly,
shots.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah,
No,
Exactly.
but yeah, but
He's
then,
not strong enough. He's not strong enough.
yeah,
Like
yes.
Jose was tearing up trees that he did not
are you
get
saying he doesn't
backed
have
up
a
by
kind
the
of
board.
personality basically?
I
I
I
think so.
wouldn't
agree with
say
Yes,
that
he
because
so.
he
Yeah,
he has
he
to.
does not have that abrasive personality that he'll go fight the board that I want these
No.
players. He'll come
yeah.
out in the
No.
media and talk shit. Like
No.
Jose does it.
And he should be
You
But
tearing
don't
Putti,
know that
players
about
Putti,
apart
but
Ole. Yeah.
that
also.
doesn't help. But
Ole
that
No.
will
doesn't
Hold on.
help.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold
absolutely
on.
not do that. Ole will absolutely
Yeah.
not
Ole
do
will
that.
not talk.
I know that doesn't help, but
No.
just
Ole
saying.
will not come and talk to the media and talk shit about the board and stuff like that. But we don't know whether Ole has that strong personality or not. Simply because he will not express that in the media does not mean he does not. Okay, because uh, Jose also wanted Maguire, and like he goes and blames the board, but that did not mean that Jose got Maguire, right? So I don't think. Uh, I think Woodward is a problem, but I don't think that Ole can be classified as weak simply because he appears that way in the media. You don't know what's really going on behind the scenes. You don't know
I
how
think
you don't know how
Well,
not
he
at
just
least
handles the
you should
board
see
or
some
the.
signs, right? That okay, he is a kind of a strong
like yeah.
manager, but there are no signs otherwise as well to suggest that
See,
what goes on
We
behind
need
all
to
the
I'll
see
scenes
his
we
I'll
don't know.
on-field
But
Yeah, exactly.
performance.
I'll
I think
yeah,
I'll give you a question. Okay,
Mhm.
so Pogba has been performing absolutely poorly. I think in the last two
yeah,
games, 3 games
Yeah,
possibly.
yeah,
You have Donny Van de Beek you signed,
yeah,
so why not drop Pogba and bring him in?
yeah. So,
I
so okay.
think that shows Ole's, rather, I'll back the players who are there,
Yeah,
so-called bigger players in the squad.
So you
So-
don't know how Pogba is, right? Maybe his man management is simply to stick with the players, knowing that they can improve and they will improve. Like he stuck with De Gea, no matter what. Like after so many like errors last season, right? Because De Gea is a good goalkeeper. Pogba is a good player. You know, he can perform to uh, a very high level. Uh, Maybe his man management dictates that he sticks with the players when they are down, so that
No,
Free
Farooq, I
Pogba,
disagree
free
here a little
Pogba,
bit
Moreover, we are
because
just
free Pogba, free
three
goalkeepers.
games
Pogba.
One
into
second.
yeah, and
three
One.
games into the season
Yeah.
3 games without being a completely fit, like
with no
United have
preseason.
not
We
had.
didn't have any preseason.
We just had one friendly match with Aston Villa. That was the preseason. So you have to consider like all those players. And um, I don't know how dropping Pogba, uh, it's his call, but dropping Pogba or not dropping Pogba is not a sign to
Free
show whether he's a
Pogba,
strong
free
manager or not.
Pogba, free Pogba.
See,
I think
if
there are
I'm
people
a,
around here. They
Pogba
know
is
we
just
are
an
doing
example,
right
right?
now,
I think
right? Like,
even
see,
like
if
mid-game changes, we have options now. Van de Beek has been bought, definitely can be used if Pogba is not playing. It's not about
yeah,
dropping him directly, but
yeah,
maybe like subbing at halftime because the performances have
and
been
correct
that abysmal.
No,
and
buying
correct me if I'm
Van
wrong, but he
buying
did
see,
play.
Donny
Sorry.
buying Donny was the
maybe
major reason was we didn't have any bench.
Yeah.
If you see, if the first team was injured, which what happened in the last season when Pogba was injured, nobody was there,
Yeah,
right? We were playing McTominay and Fred, and believe me, McTominay and Fred did good in the
yeah,
4
really
or
good.
5
Yes,
months, but we needed
yeah,
Yeah, I
Bruno,
was
right?
surprised.
yeah,
Matic
yeah.
Fred,
was injured.
why was
Also,
Fred
We
dropped?
don't
I
have
was
any bench.
surprised a bit. He was quite doing quite well after that visit to
also,
And
Disneyland.
yeah.
So
regarding what
I think
Ole,
maybe you can.
if you see, Lingard has not played a minute, or even if played a minute,
He survived
he is
another
not
transfer
featuring
window
into the
though. Yeah.
plans, right? He's not featuring into the plans of Ole.
Yeah.
So if he wants to
Uh,
drop a person, he will drop a person. It's just that we are 2-3
yeah.
games into the season. If he doesn't find Pogba to be playing well in the coming matches as well, he will drop him.
Just to add to that, I think he has substituted Pogba for Van der Beek in 2 or 3 matches already. So, like, you can't say that he is not strong enough, that he's not going to get Pogba off the field if he's not playing well. Bruno was on the field, everyone else was on the field. He substituted Pogba twice already, I think. So you can't, you don't know
I don't
what
see Pogba
how.
playing very well in the role that he is playing at the moment.
Yeah.
So
see, we'll
you
come
guys
to
should just
Uh,
let him go. Better it
let's
will be
come
for
to the
the team
team, but
I
because
think it will be then a
see all these
5-hour
comments coming
session.
out from the agents of these players. Basically, Donny Van Beek as well. His agent also spoke out.
No,
Pogba's agent.
his agent, his agent didn't comment that. There's a person who is based out of Holland who is not at all related to any agency of Don Webby. He just pointed
yeah,
out that why is he on defense?
yeah.
No, he was not his
And
agent.
Pogba making
Right.
such
Okay.
And
comments,
probably
yes, it's
just
not
Manchester
welcome for
United were
sure.
tagged, and it's a big article, biggest
Yeah,
news ever.
it's
Yeah,
a big
exactly.
Yeah.
And
Right.
Pogba saying about Madrid and stuff, he's in his last year of contract, but at the same time, uh, United have an option of extending that for one more year.
See,
Okay, so
overall, also from fans' point of
honestly,
view as well, you see there is so much of negativity around with the new players coming in as well. Like for Cavani, he's coming in, is going to be a new striker, and already fans saying that okay, we don't want him, why are we getting him? Or Donny Van Beek as well. A lot of
so
your
why are we
ex-players also
No,
going forward
let's
on the
not talk
TV and
about
saying
other
that why,
fans
what was the
like the
need to
teenagers and
why
stuff, right? Yeah.
not the other
yeah,
fan, no, not the
like they
teenager.
are
Okay, I'll
also
give you an
fans.
example.
Do
You
you
know,
hear us
you
saying that?
had last week
No offense to
United's
teenagers.
player basically. Yeah, no, you
Go on,
had
Paul.
Evra actually going on the TV last week and saying what was the need to buy Donny Van Beek, basically, didn't he? And again, there's a lot of negativity around signing of Cavani as well. Like 33 years, why do we need him? Basically,
Mm.
it was all panic signing. Do you think that it misses the players who are coming in, and what would happen to their motivation about playing for Manchester United as well? They
Uh,
are already going in with that mindset that okay, we are kind of not needed over
Signing
here.
of Cavani is only for, see, Martial. Let's suppose he's not on red card, right? Martial will be playing. But if you see again the bench, who comes in with Martial or Rashford are rested? Igalo comes in.
yeah, Now Cavani will
The
come.
only reason of buying Cavani is just, and it is a 1 year contract with the option of whosoever can extend, right?
I think Igalo is
It
going
is
in January, right?
Yeah.
Igalo is going on January
Igalo is
because of
going,
Corona.
yeah.
That 6 months had to be
Yeah,
extended,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Hmm.
So the Cavani
See,
signing is
Cavani
only
is
for Ben. It is a
a,
good
Cavani is
signing
a
or bad signing. It is, I don't know.
Is it for
it's a
bench
decent
only?
signing.
Are you saying?
See, I
So
think,
let
As
him
of
yeah,
now, it would
perform
be
now.
on
If
bench.
he
But yes,
scores
Martial
goals,
is
he
not there.
can
He will
He's
be.
a plan B. Cavani
yeah,
is a plan
I
B.
think,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. He offers something that United don't have
Yeah,
currently, if you
exactly.
ask me.
Yeah.
And with Teles also
Yeah.
So yeah,
joining,
he's
right?
a good
Attacking
different
left back, there
option.
could be more crosses. We'll have a different plan B who can player a striker who can head the ball also on a regular
Hmm.
basis. So
Exactly.
it's a
Yeah.
different option more or
Yeah.
less.
And
Hmm.
But obviously, yes, he would.
yeah,
He would not have figured in the first plans when Ole would have set out for this summer. Obviously, he would not have been.
Hmm.
Cavani would not have
obviously
been
he
there.
was not. Yeah. Yeah.
Otherwise, he would have been
Yeah.
signed
And
a
the other
long
thing,
time back. He was
And
Yeah,
available
because he
Dua
for
was
Kia
a
like,
can
I
free.
guess,
just
I
8
guess
sign.
he was a
months.
free agent in January itself, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he could have
He was,
signed from
I mean,
January on.
no, he was in
yeah.
June. He was a
June.
free
Okay.
agent in
Yeah, in
June. But
Jan
yeah,
you can agree the
but yeah,
contract, something
let's
like
talk.
that. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
that looks,
pre-contract you can
yeah,
sign.
that
Yeah.
that's
See,
again back to the
basically,
management, right? Waiting for last
French
day to
league, French league got cancelled, so he hasn't played since a long time. But yeah, he was a free agent since June. He hasn't played for
Yeah.
some months now, more than a month.
Yeah.
He is kind of an
Yeah.
unplanned signing, basically.
Yeah, you
That's
can say
why
that,
we are.
but
That's
I
why we are
wouldn't
rotating around
say
a
too much.
circle. The gross
See,
incompetence of our
whenever
management.
Yes.
whenever you go to a supermarket, there's always a counter which sells, utilities. Okay, if you go there, you'll always get chocolates, mint, and all those things. So Kavani is that like, okay, counter pay, I'm here, so let me get
No,
some.
it's like
Or
Sheldon
something
And
like,
going into
the items
and
which
then
are going to
it's
expire soon.
it's like
So
it's
the
like
sell by
Sheldon
date
going
is
into the
coming
comic
soon.
book
So
store.
you can get them on cheap now, basically.
Yeah,
And let's
Because
not
the
forget,
Things
guys,
that
we have a lot of matches coming up. Champions League is there. FA Cup will start, I think, November, December. So there we all of these will be required. Cavani, I think, will play a very good role. I feel.
Yeah.
Maybe I
Yeah.
just saw
And
the
Cavani is
highlights
also
today
required
of his.
since we have a match against PSG.
Yeah.
He has to make
Clean,
Di Maria
unfortunately.
cry.
Get Ashley
yeah.
Young back for that.
Yeah.
All right, guide
But yeah,
this.
to your question about the
That's good.
fans, right, Polo, you are not recording all the opinions of all the fans of Manchester United around the world. Some people are vocal, other people are not. That does not mean anything. The fans
See,
or even the
that's
players,
absolutely fine. But
their
you can
opinion,
overall
that's
sense.
fine, but that does not. No, you can't overall sense. You don't have the data to make that overall sense as to uh, how all the fans across the world are feeling. For everyone,
Farouk is doing something in analytics, right?
yeah, I do something in analytics. Yeah. So yes, I think it's coming from there. You simply don't have the data. You don't have anywhere to say that okay,
No, see,
that you
no,
did a
even
sample
no, it's not.
survey of
It's not.
See,
No, you cannot bring in data for everything. When you are looking at players like Evra going on the TV basically and still saying that okay, why was this signing done? We didn't want this particular signing. Obviously, the player is going to hear about it, isn't it? And if it is something that becomes a kind of general sentiment around a particular player,
No,
I don't
you're
think it would go
making
down
it a
very well
general
with the player.
sentiment.
So
No, you're
you
making it a
cannot.
general sentiment. The only thing that matters for
see
a
what
player is
what
how he's welcomed
Polo's
by the manager or the club. Okay, uh, at these days, whatever any player does, okay, they are going to
Polo
be
and Polo. One thing to
decided.
correct you, he didn't say anything about Don Van Beek. He told about the agent because he was also confused that whosoever commented that why is he on bench and all.
No, I guess he
Yeah.
said something
Evra
like,
never said.
United didn't need to
Evra
sign
never
him.
said no.
Right.
Evra never
So,
said that we shouldn't have signed Donny.
Yeah,
I
and
think he did. I think he
he
did.
did actually. Yeah, that's what I
no,
heard as him saying as well
But that's
directly
fine,
that
right?
he's
there was no
entitled to
need
Player's
his
to sign him
opinion.
opinion.
basically.
It does
He's entitled to his
exactly.
He
opinion.
did. He did
Exactly.
express
He
his
feels
opinion.
about
See,
the club doesn't
Farooq,
mean that every
Farooq,
opinion of his has to be perfectly right, right? It could be that
exa-
That's
No,
fine, but I
what?
guess even you feel the same way, don't you, Sandy? That
no, we
maybe he
don't.
was not needed.
No,
no, we
Farooq,
don't feel that way. No,
You would have
Farooq,
seen
I think
Bruno
you
and
said that in
Papa
the last
study.
program.
Me and Goti,
Sorry, Sandy.
yes, Goti, go
Sandy,
on,
yeah.
sir.
See, what Polo was saying is totally different. Okay. What he's saying is, how will the player who is coming in feel with so much negativity around it? that negativity may not be the opinion of the entire fan base. It doesn't have to be. It just
Yeah,
has to be
exactly.
the vocal fan base who might be voicing their negative opinions. So
Okay.
that is what his question was.
Yeah. I I understand, okay, but the thing is this: you're only focusing on those who felt or who expressed that Cavani is not needed. What about them?
We are
Who
not
have the
focusing. We are not
no,
focusing.
And when I
He's just
said Van
asking
der
a
Beek
you know
was
what
question.
I'm
not
saying. You know
needed,
what
it
I'm
was more
saying.
from a
But
priority perspective. Defensive midfield
yeah,
defenders were higher priority, but
yeah,
we can
yeah,
always have some
and
backup in midfield because Bruno and Pogba, they were like out of gas from the last few matches last
oh
season.
yeah, totally. And for Cavani, like there are fans who have welcomed his joining Manchester United. So you can't say that there is a negative sentiment only. I'm sure he would have gotten or seen tweets and stuff, comments from fans where they are saying that, okay, no, we welcome you to the club. What's most important is that how the team and the manager and the club welcomes the player rather than anything else. Cavani, if he scores one goal, 1 million goal, or a match winner in his first or second match, all these fans who we are saying were negative about him, they will turn. Fans are fickle that way, aren't they? Okay, so uh, you can't really comment about the general sentiment being negative because some
I
vocal
think
fans have
so.
said
Any
something
Arsenal
negative.
fan
I
should
do
be
not
commenting
agree
on the
with that.
fans'
See,
perspective.
no. I guess
Yeah,
those sentiments play a
well,
very
completely
important role.
discounted.
You might not be able to
Yeah, but
put a
no.
number over it
But
that,
you,
okay, these
you
many
don't
fans are
you
not
don't
saying
know,
anything, that's why it's fine.
but
But
Hmm.
you don't know
no.
what the
No,
general
yeah,
See,
sentiment is.
and
You are
especially with the
assuming that it's
crowd
negative
in the
simply because of some
stadium,
people are saying it's negative.
right now it might
Yeah.
with the full crowd in
see,
the
I think
stadium, the
that's
negative
a
sentiment
fair
does
point
affect the
that
players.
there are. I think it's a fair point that see, most of the players I think ignore most of the comments on social
Exactly.
media, so may not be that much of a negative influence on the players.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it may not be. So fair enough
Cavani
point.
is a
And as
seasoned
you
professional.
just saw an example here of how fickle fans are. I think just calling Jose's second position as not that great and Ole's third position
No,
as great.
I
Maybe 2
told
years
this.
down
I
the
He said
told this
both
that
are
Jose's
great.
second position
maybe
was
Come on, we just said
Jose's
Both,
that.
second
he
position
said
was
both.
great because now we realize it.
We said
Yeah.
was great. Yeah. Yeah.
Are we
I
back
think
again?
he
And
Sorry.
at the time also, I don't think
you
anybody
are back.
expected
I
Mourinho
was
to be
you were
sacked
already
after
there.
the second
Okay.
place. It was after that season, how it progressed the rest of the half season when he was there. After that, the
So,
negativity started.
okay, I have a question here. Okay, I think United's next list of fixtures is
Okay, guys, we need to wind up
basically
soon.
a
So
minefield.
let's end with Gautam's
I
last
just have
question.
one question. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think United's next list of fixtures is basically a minefield. So,
Yeah,
will he
that's
survive
why.
it?
That's why I don't know because that's why I fear that I don't think so. He would be going even after December. If he's not at all bad, and if the results don't go in his way, November would be the final nail in the coffin.
So you're saying November? Yeah.
If the
So
results don't go our way, if the results don't
I
go.
got. Yeah.
yeah,
I
Yeah.
got.
so it completely depends on the results, right? So if the results don't go his way, he will be under pressure, but I don't think he'll get
We
sacked
had the
still.
same situation in this January as well. We had a run of fixture. We thought that Ole won't survive that. He
Yeah,
survived that.
last December, in fact, I think we
Yes.
beat Spurs and City in a week, and everyone was saying the same thing that there's a run of fixtures. Uh, that if he doesn't win both these matches, he's going to be sacked. But he doesn't have a decent return
So
in
you
terms
guys
of
are saying
completely.
that if he does well, he will stay. If not, then he will go, basically. Right?
See,
Short term.
No, we are having different opinions, I think. So I think he will stay no matter what, but he will be under much more pressure if the results don't go his way.
Here
I don't think
I
he will be
differ from
sacked.
this
Yeah.
because if the results don't go away, I don't think so. Woodward and anybody would be backing him up because
Yeah.
I'm not trusting Woodward on this because we know that if we don't guarantee him Champions League places and the money associated with it, he doesn't back the manager. We saw it with Jose, we saw it with LVG.
And I
the
think
cycle
the
that you
tough
were
fixtures
talking
are
about.
coming too soon.
Yeah.
We are not setting up. We have not set up yet. We needed
Yeah.
some maybe Newcastle away is not even a great fixture. So we
Yeah.
need some like some momentum basically, which was
Yeah.
like the second half of last year, something like that.
But you
See,
know
if
what?
you
It just
find
takes
us
one
in
match.
December, if you find us, let's say by Christmas, we are in 10th or no way Woodward would be backing Ole. No way. I don't think so.
Yeah,
Nobody
but it
knows
needs
what
a lot.
Edward
Yeah.
thinks.
And considering what the group we have got in Champions League,
We'll catch up
That
again
is
on
actually
December
A
Yeah.
to
group of
see
death,
where
yes.
we are. And
We
hopefully
will see.
Arsenal will give us some more fun topics rather than talking about positively about Arsenal.
I think United is here to stay for that for discussion.
see, it's a matter of results. One results go your way, everything would be hunky and dory.
Yeah.
And
And Ole has a
Oh.
habit of pulling up such results, if you see.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
yeah, so he does pull up results when absolutely needed,
All right,
Yeah,
which is
fingers
good for
crossed
us.
and GGMU.
Which is good for us. Which is good for us and good for Ed Woodward, good for everyone. Just do enough, but don't do it all.
No, that's
Yeah,
that
as an
strategy of
Arsenal
That
fans,
should
that's
be
what we
it.
want. We want Ole to stay basically for as long
Yeah,
as he can.
just do
Yeah.
enough, but don't go the full mile.
so that's the problem with Edward's strategy, right? Like if you keep going to do this, like if you keep going on doing this, where you just do enough, you're not actually going to have a fresh set of fans, like who support United, because there is not.
I don't think so. See, fans are something you will get. Okay,
Not to the same level or the same volume that like considering the brand that United has right now, right? So that brand is made because of the way that United played. So it was footballing results which translated
Exactly.
Yeah.
into that global
See,
fan base, right? But
no,
if you
not
don't play good
not
football,
not
you're not going to have those
not
fans.
not really. You're talking about people who watch football. People
No,
who
I'm
don't
talking
even watch football buy United
Yeah.
stuff. Okay,
No,
so
no, what I'm
it's
saying,
not. See,
it's
if
not
I'm Ed Woodward,
sustainable.
it is sustainable if you can make it happen. So Ed Woodward
No,
has been doing that. Has been doing that.
I'm talking
He's
about
able to get the commercials even when United were poor in the table. So I
no,
mean,
no. So
That's why he's in his
Gautam,
job still right now.
no,
Go
Yeah.
to if you see
equivalent.
just last point,
Mhm.
if the marketability is not there, we had a good deal with Adidas for this the 4-6 seasons. I think so. It has been replaced by either Liverpool or Arsenal. I don't know who. Right? I guess Liverpool has the best deal.
Liverpool
It
has
is
the
only
best deal.
Liverpool
We
has
have
the
the
best deal.
better. We have the better sales.
Fails. Liverpool has the best deal just because of the results.
Yeah.
Once the results will not be there, I don't think so anybody, any brand, I'm not saying fans, any brand won't want to associate or identify with the club.
Exactly. And yeah.
So that is where I was saying, just do enough, but don't go the full distance. That is what Ed Woodward has been doing.
Yeah.
It's
That
a
strategy,
slogan.
it will work just in the short term, maybe medium term. It won't work long term. Simply because if this keeps going on, say for the next 10-15 years, United will not be a force.
God, don't talk about 10-15 years. We don't want this to be going.
We are already
We'll
7
be the
years,
next.
Andy. We are already 7 years.
I
into
know.
this.
Then he's
That's what I'm
saying
saying. It will
7
continue
years is long
for the
enough. It
next-
shouldn't be like
Yeah, that's what I'm
we shouldn't
saying.
be
Yeah,
waiting for
looking at-
another long term. It's already enough.
So
We have
if
seen
we
Bandra
just
enough
side,
of
look at
many
Liverpool.
a times I post this in our group. The fall of Arsenal and fall of United is so it's so disappointing to see. Earlier on, it was the high clashes that we wanted to see Arsenal and United matches at Highbury
Yeah.
or
Now,
Old
yeah, now
Trafford.
no, yeah. Now
Now
no
we
one
have fake fans like Mundu.
Previously, it used to be title deciders. Now it's like
Yeah.
more or less meaningless fixtures.
Meaningless
Meaningless
fixtures.
Yeah,
fixture,
yeah, like just another fixture, actually, isn't it?
Sad.
Yeah, yeah.
Mundu was one of the bots. That's why their Twitter account got deactivated.
Yeah, let's not talk about it. Did you guys know, by the way, that Aston Villa and Newcastle have spent more time in the Premier League than Manchester City?
Has to be, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
Just
I guess
surprised.
Andy,
Yeah.
next
Aston-
topic should be
Aston
Manchester
Villa.
City.
Yeah, let's do
Aston
Manchester
Villa
City.
is
But
a big club.
It's
Yeah.
all
going
of
to be
our
as
fans-
short.
Aston Villa is a
Like,
big club. Newcastle are a huge club.
it's a
like,
5-minute discussion, isn't it, Sandy? It's going to be a quick call. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Hi,
But
Manchester City.
directly
all should
proportional
be
to the number of
invited to
fans
the-
they have.
We all should
I
be
think-
invited.
See, for
Mundu
City,
became the fan just because of me. Because I used to watch United matches, he got bored. I wanted to watch City matches.
We'll tell him that it's only Arun and me and him, so United fan and one City fan, and then everybody else of us joins and takes on Manchester City. And it's good
City
chat,
one will
guys.
be fun, yeah. Because see, you have so little of history.
yeah.
Yeah.
So little history. Yeah. So much money, so little history.
He'll keep
Yeah.
defending.
Yeah.
Thanks,
So,
Andy, for
guys,
having
what's
us.
the verdict on United then? Are we done with United? That okay?
Fingers
Ole
crossed.
goes, stays. Woodward goes, stays. All of them goes.
United
All of them
stays.
What's the verdict?
all of them will not go. I think so. If the results are not on the way, Ole would be sacked by November or December. My personal feeling is this.
Yeah, I think Woodward should be sacked for sure. And Ole.
Obviously,
Yeah, I know it's so obvious, right? No one says it. So, yeah.
I
Woodward
think
should be sacked
we
for
should
sure,
get a
and,
director
Ole
of
would
football
stay.
more importantly. I don't think
Absolutely,
Ed Woodward will be
absolutely.
sacked anytime soon. So at least we can do is
Yeah.
he gets that common sense that a director of football is required and he can have some time off from the hatred of United fans.
Oh, yes.
And hopefully
So do
Results
us a
in
favor,
improvement.
please go to Manchester outside his house, please.
Sorry, I didn't get that. What was that, Arun?
I'm saying, Polo, do us a favor, go to Manchester outside his house, light some flares up.
Yes, Polo, please do
just
that.
stand
Yes.
there.
I think your fans are already there outside, camping outside his house.
Yeah, that's true as well. That's true as well.
Yeah. Maybe you can start a GoFund page for a helicopter ride, basically, and a banner out there.
We already did that.
Yeah, but I would say that as an rival fan, I would want all of those guys to stay. Ole, Woodward, everyone. And as Goti was saying, just do enough to kind of manage to be there in the mediocre level. That's it. But otherwise, I don't see Ole lasting for long. Basically, Woodward, I don't know how strong his relationship with Glazers is. So
Extremely
whatever
good.
new
Very
appointments are
strong.
made could be made.
1 billion. So, yeah.
See, I think,
Extremely good.
Woodward out definitely should happen, but not going to happen. Woodward is doing a very good job for the Glazers. Okay,
Yeah.
he's earning them
Exactly.
money,
Yeah.
so he's doing a very good job. So Woodward out is not happening. Good
Yeah.
for us. Good for rival fans, basically. Ole, I think, will stay because see, Woodward likes him. I think he's his scapegoat. You can say that Woodward's pet scapegoat. If things go wrong, he can just sack him and say, "Okay, Poch, in you come. Take some money, do something. Let's see how it goes." So Ole might stay till the pressure gets too unbearable.
Yeah.
And as you guys pointed, that situation may not come in the near future. Ole has been pulling out results, so may not happen again. Regarding what was the third question? Third thing that you mentioned? Director of football. Sorry, yeah. Director of football, I don't think will happen again. Woodward will not let his position of power go away so easily.
Yeah.
He does not want the power to be distributed.
Yeah, it would have happened already if it was ever going to.
Yeah.
Yes.
Guys, great talk. Let's do maybe Arsenal or City something next week. Maybe later. Okay.
Let's do Arsenal first, actually. Like, City won't take much time. So,
City
let's do
will be a
Arsenal
trailer.
yeah. We'll do like a side show for City, maybe not like a full show for City.
See, first thing is, if you want to talk about City, I think all of us need to study about City first. Do you want to put that much effort? I don't think so. I don't want to talk about City. Don't invite me, man.
It's like the
I frankly know the ownership, like how much, who
it's
owns
like
how
the
much.
pre-BC category or post-BC category. It is pre-2008 or post-2008.
We'll call Bhatia and tell us about City. We don't know much.
No. let's call Bhatia and ask him about the
He might not
pre-BC,
know also. Sorry, that might also happen.
Yeah. So, Janu, Irfan,
No
could you-
offense against City fans, they are passionate, but yeah, I don't know much about City.
Yeah, so
City fans.
definitely they are passionate, but like I
Why
just have
not?
more respect for those who was City fans before 2008. Like,
Ask the
they have
ceiling
all
fan
my
on
respect,
top
to be
of you,
honest.
Gautam, if it's a City fan. Those are the kind of fans.
Seriously,
I'm not-
for me,
See,
I've never seen a City fan apart from Mundo.
I
Me
met,
neither, to be honest, yeah.
me and Sandy met one in Goa.
Oh, is
Uh-huh.
it? I don't recall. I don't
I have
recall
met-
anything from Goa generally.
Okay, this is
Old
not the
guy.
platform to express that, Sandy.
No. Old chap, but very
No, I have
passionate
the.
fan. So
I
yeah.
am controlling the
okay.
editing, so that's fine.
Okay, that's good. Yeah.
Mundo won't
top
be
top.
even knowing which is the English band which supports City.
I'm surprised that
He-
there is
he-
an English band that
he-
supports City.
Oasis,
Oasis-
right?
Oasis,
used
the
to
fan
do-
is there.
Oasis-
Na?
He,
I don't
he
know
may
much
not
about
he,
English bands, actually, sorry.
he may know the band, he may not know the brothers' names.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
Uh,
I also may not be knowing.
Gallagher, na? So Liam
But you're not
Gallagher.
Noel
Liam,
Gallagher and
Liam Gallagher.
Liam.
Liam Gallagher.
Only celebrity
not a
fan that
City
City
fan.
has, probably.